Hey everyone, this is Derek here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a secret or hidden room that can be found all across Miramar in buildings that look like this. It's actually a room that has no doors, which makes getting into it rather interesting. And this was brought to my attention by MK40FYY. I definitely recommend checking out his channel and subscribing because he posts a ton of content like this, which is just really neat. I don't even know how the heck he finds it all, but it is super cool. So I will leave his link in the video description down below. So the room we're going to be looking at today is the one we're scoped into right now. It's actually located between two rooms that you can easily get to. And like I said, it has no doors, which makes getting into it very interesting. This particular building is near Power Grid. However, they can also be found in like El Pozo, Los Leones, as well as other places around the map. And what we're going to want to do is get up onto the roof and then count these little poles. So these little vertical poles, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth one from the stairs. That's where you want to jump over. And then you want to like push your control stick towards the building. And this took me honestly like 20-30 minutes just to get once, and then I got better at it. But don't get frustrated if you can't get it. If it gets too frustrating, just give up and just try it again another time, because it's supposed to be a fun game, and trying to get locations like this can be just really annoying at times. But either way, just know that this is one of the more difficult ones to do correctly. So you can see I tried to jump up onto the window and unfortunately I fell off. So we're going to try again. I'll show you another failure. So what we're doing is we're pushing our control stick towards the building. This one's not too hard, this part. Then what you want to do is crouch under one of these two windows and then uncrouch and then jump. And unfortunately what happened there is I just jumped to the side a little bit too much and I fell off the ledge that I was on. So these ledges are super thin, which makes this rather difficult to do. So we're going to try again. I found it best if I push sideways against the building. That seemed to work better for me. So you can see I'm crouching underneath the window. When I uncrouch, I jump onto the window ledge below it, and then I'm going to keep jumping up and down, straight up and down, and eventually I'll get into the window and access this secret room. So this is the room. As you can see, there's no connection to the rest of the building. You can see there's a floor, a ceiling, and 3 walls, and just these 2 little windows. So that's it. That is the only way you can get in or out of this, unless you, I guess, glitch through a wall or something. But if you're not hacking and if the game doesn't do anything crazy, then the only way to get into this room is through those 2 windows. So again, the process is getting up onto the roof, locating that 4th vertical column. I'll show it to you again, and then once you find that column, just jump off of that, vault over the railing on the roof, and then push your control stick towards the building. That way you don't fall to the ground, but instead catch on one of these little ledges. And then what you want to do is crouch under one of the windows you want to jump up to, and then just jump into it. So obviously it makes it sound easier. So we're going to the 4th one. After a little while, you get to know exactly where this is, so you don't even have to really look. You can see this time I fell directly onto one of the bottom windows. This works out perfectly because then I don't even have to worry about crouching. I can just jump up and down a couple times and get back into the room. So what would this room be useful for? Well, obviously, number one, it's fun just to show your friends that you know a location they don't know. It's also a great troll location, actually, because if you have somebody outside your building and you're in here, you can move around as much as you want, and unless they watch this video, they're not going to know where the heck you are. They're going to be like running around in circles around the building, going up and down the stairs, and they're going to have no clue what you're even doing. So it's good for that. It's also good if you just have to leave the game for a few minutes and you don't want to necessarily die because you're super hidden here. All you have to do is jump into this room and then go prone, and it's basically impossible to see you. I mean, they could grenade in the building if they know about it. They could grenade through the window and then kill you that way. But other than that, I mean, unless they're also trying this trick and then they happen upon somebody who's AFK in here, that's about it, So it's a very safe room for that. Like I said, a very funny room to troll people with because they'll see footsteps on their map and they won't know where the heck you are. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. So there you have it. There is the hidden room. One final thing we're going to do is explore what the room looks like from the inside. You can see this is the room, second floor on one corner of the building, and now we're moving over to the other corner, and you'll notice there's some space between these two rooms. So this is where the hidden room is actually located. It's located right next to the staircase, so that's probably why there's no door there. And if they wanted to open this room up in the future, nothing spawns to my knowledge in it, but if they wanted to open it up in the future, all they'd have to do is add a door or a doorway between one of those corner rooms to the hidden room. So there you have it. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something, definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends because it really does help the channel grow, and I certainly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely consider doing that now too for tons more PUBG mobile content, including gameplay, tips and tricks, loot locations, troll locations, and a whole lot more always coming soon. So my name's Derek G. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the battlefield soon or in my Discord, which I'll also leave a link to down below.